the south when earth it was your uniform. Started dressing bright, reckon days look like a unicorn. But we was all wanted something, this is what we rooted for. Yeah. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city.
Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here, damp but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city.
And this is now today's
There are
lineup.
plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And that gets things running. Mazraoui. That's cause for mild irritation. Eze, aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. So what can they make of this? Thinks one through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance to finish. That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And they're back on the ball again. Ducouré. Shaw. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mateta. Nicely spread. Mateta. Decent hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Garnacho. That's a sweet ball, that. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Maguire. For sure. And Maguire. Casemiro. To Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. And it's Casemiro. And Maguire. Shaw. Quarter of an hour played. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Maguire. Now Ugarte. Maguire. Rashford. Great hit! Munoz. Crystal Palace are looking to break at pace. And Mitchell, foot in. Garnacho. Mitchell. And smartly reclaimed. Lacroix. And Munoz. Richards. Lacroix. Shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Ball's gone out of play. Shaw. And it's Shaw. To Bruno Fernandes. Now who's going to be first to this? Eze, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mazraoui. Garnacho. Ducouré. Mitchell. Interesting ball. Eze is in a really good position out wide. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Eze. It's a decent-looking cross. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And here's Eze. De Ligt cuts it out. Ugarte. And it's Shaw. Ball played for Rashford. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Munoz. Now it's Sarr. He's had it taken off him. He's found a way through. De Ligt makes the interception. Now it's Sarr. Ugarte aims beyond the defence. Gay. There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share.
Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good spot, he's seen the run. That is lovely. Munoz did well to stay calm there. Munoz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. In for the pieces! Shaw.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Mitchell. And he's had it nicked away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Dukung. Ugarte gets a foot in here. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. He won't be happy with that one.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Distributed tidily. And the shot! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's really put himself on the line here. And that should get the job done. He's looking wide. Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he get it through? Great chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Mazraoui. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Henderson gets good distance on it. Mazraoui. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Looking for the runner. That looks a good ball through. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Crossed in once more. Ugarte. And it's Shaw. And here's Rashford. Oh, nice touch. Shapes to shoot!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Could move up a gear here. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Mazraoui hurtling down that right flank. That's very neat. Just eases him off the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Stood up well to him there. Sarr was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, what a climb! Munoz. Doucouré. Now it's Eze. Mitchell.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ugarte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pinches it off him. Sarr. He is through here!
Added time.
Chance to shoot now! He's onside! Now it's Sarr. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot.
To announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. So this one to set the tone. Back off the post.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Eze is the next to run the gauntlet. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
No! Denied remarkably.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Højlund is the third man to step forward. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Garnacho is the fourth man to step up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Lerma is fourth up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. This is match point. He's buried it, and he's won it. Manchester United have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
So before we go, many thanks to
Please
Jim
be
Beglin
made
for his
aware
input
smoking
and
is
from us
only
both.
permitted in
Good
designated
afternoon.
areas within these grounds.